Everybody wants to make money online. I was just talking to a buddy of mine, Matt Clark, and you know, it's funny because online retail right now, I just read past $1.3 trillion. And the interesting thing there is that, like, let's just take Amazon. Like, you know that I love books, so I'm big on Amazon. And so Amazon, I think, does 100 bill or something a year. But I was listening to a little talk this morning. I recommend, by the way, listen to one talk from like an inspiring mentor. I was listening to Jeff Bezos, and he said that I think something like 30 to 50% of all Amazon sales is through the marketplace on Amazon. So it's not actually like the corporation Amazon doing the sales. It's like little mom and pop businesses that are doing, you know, these half of, I don't know if it's quite half, but whatever, you're doing billions and billions in sales. And so Jeff Bezos was talking about how Amazon Marketplace was this experiment that they did that turned out, a lot of the experiments failed at Amazon, but that one's really succeeded, the Kindle, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, if you put two and two together, everybody wants to make money online, and people write me that, that's one of the most, I'd say, 5% of all emails I get 3,000 to 5,000 emails a day. 5% are like, how can I make money on the internet? So if you put two and two together, which, by the way, I call this trend stacking, you got to find multiple trends and stack them together. Mark Cuban was here at my house playing basketball 2 days ago, and I was like, what trends does Mark Cuban see being big? He said personalized medicine, stuff like that, which the only problem with personalized medicine, for those of you who have never launched your own business, getting in biotech is kind of a big, you know, you got to have some money, a lot of capital behind you. But what I'm talking about, listening to this Jeff Bezos talk today, is that the online retail space is wide open, and it's wide open to people who have never really done an internet business. So, you know, if you're looking, you should look at this Amazon Marketplace. Sorry, got to scratch my arm here. You should look at this Amazon Marketplace selling stuff, and people are selling everything from rubber bands, they're selling books, obviously my favorite. They're selling a lot of health supplement stuff. So that's a cool one. If you're looking for a good way to start and see about making money, you could check out, you literally just go to Amazon's website, and it's like under marketplace, and I think it's how to become a marketplace provider or something like that. Now, there's a lot of tricks of the trade. I got a buddy, like I was saying, I was talking to my friend Matt Clark. He's been big in this, and he has a training program. So you can buy, I think there's some books on how to use the Amazon thing. I think Amazon puts out some videos on how to sell on Amazon. And it's not just Amazon, by the way. There's also a website called Shopify. You know, I'm launching this t-shirt business, and I usually use my own software, but Shopify, we may end up testing too. Also, we'll be testing by building our own Amazon Marketplace store. So there's lots of options out there. You know, Amazon's the 800-pound gorilla that's crushing right now. So if you want to check that one out, you can try it on your own. I think they have some tutorial videos. Also, my buddy Matt Clark has a badass like a training program, a premium training program. I'll put a link down below. And you know, I usually don't recommend other people's stuff. That's like, you know, my YouTube channel is mostly about what we're working on here at Knowledge Society and stuff. So, but this one, I know thousands of people have gone through the training one, so you could check it out. In the link, he put some free videos you can watch, but check it out. Like, look, whether you do Amazon or whatever, without a doubt, this is going to be a stupid conversation in 10 years. You watch. People are going to realize there will be nothing that won't be internet related. We already see it, obviously, in TV and movies, right? Blockbuster videos dead. You know, conventional TV still around. Me and Mark Cuban had a little debate on this. He thinks TV will be around, but it's already changing. The monetization, TV places, they're not making money the same way. Movies aren't making money in the same way. But everything, it's going to be in architecture. It's going to be in medicine. MyFitnessPal, it's like internet-based measuring your health. Everything is going to be at some... the light's starting to get here a little bit crazy. Let me come back over here. Everything at one level or another is going to be up on the cloud. And so if you look at online retail at 1.3 trillion, obviously it's going to mostly be moved to the cloud. People will still go to stores, but look at bookstores. They're hardly staying in business because of online retail. So, you know, if you're looking for a future trend and you're looking to make more money, these are great ways. Try to get into some online retail. Obviously, don't get into online retail, by the way, if you don't care about retail stuff. I always say, never just chase money. So don't just go, I want to make a ton of money, because nothing's that easy. Look, making money on Amazon Marketplace or Shopify or in personalized medicine, whatever, everything takes hustle. You know, Mark Cuban and I were talking about that. If you saw my Mark Cuban video, you know, when he's in my living room, we're talking about hustle is the word. But there's such a thing as smart hustle and dumb hustle. Dumb hustle is where you hustle after something in a dying industry that's not even going to be there. So you, instead of that, you want to do smart hustle, which is you're chasing good trends that have longevity to them. Online retail is going to have one for sure. I don't think anybody's arguing that. The second thing is you don't want to be too late. The good news is you don't have to be the first. You know, in fact, what I try to do in business is let someone else go ahead and pioneer. Alan Nation told me, dude, he's like, never be the first to try something new, because it usually sucks. There's a long learning curve and there's no mentors to learn from. So the reason, like this Matt Clark, you know, he's got this Amazon system, how you can learn to sell stuff through Amazon Marketplace. The reason I like that stuff is those people have already kind of worked out the kinks. And so, you know, it's great. There's people using that Amazon selling machine system. They're making, you know, $500 a month or $50 a month, and there's people doing millions a month with it. It depends. Like for you, if you try it, I recommend, this is what I always tell in life: experiment. So the first step is you can click this little link and see Matt Clark has some, and the Amazon, their Amazon selling machine team, they just put out some free videos. So check out the free videos, see if you like it. Like I said, I don't recommend that much stuff. So, you know, this one, I've seen so many people go through his program and have success, and I get emails like, I find out what's working and what's not working. So that's a great one. If you don't do his system, I would still look at the Amazon Marketplace. You could literally just go to Amazon.com and click the little marketplace dealio. And if you're somebody who likes to learn all on your own, and some people are like that, then I think there's some tutorial videos right on Amazon. You can also look at Shopify. Shopify is pretty badass for like digital sales. Like you want to sell t-shirts, they have these APIs where you can automatically plug into warehouses and automatically plugged into accounting books. Like the world's awesome now. Like I can't tell you, like my house here, I get people coming by every day, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds making 50 grand a day. I mean a month, 100 grand a month. It's crazy how much money is being made. Now I also know a lot of people are broke, because I've been there too. So I'm not giving, this is not a get rich quick scheme. I'm very anti get rich quick schemes. This is not any kind of guarantee, but what I'm telling you, there's one thing I can guarantee you. The only thing is that Warren Buffett was right when he said the more you learn, the more you earn. And if you're not willing to become a learning machine, you will always be behind the trends. You will always see somebody else pulling off what you knew you could have done. You will always see people do it faster than you, because when you're pessimistic and not learning, you're always putting yourself at a handicap. And so, you know, if you're at all interested in any kind of this $1.3 trillion trend that's out there, you know, click the link, check out Matt Clark's stuff, Google around, check out all kinds of different things. Online retail is for real. I mean, I'm getting into it. You see me getting in t-shirts. I'm working on some health stuff. And so I'm catching the trends. I'm practicing what I preach myself. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Oh, one last thing. Here's the deal on this. I don't want to make clear on this. When you go through, let's say you go through Matt Clark's training program on how to sell and build your own online business using Amazon, remember this: there is definitely a power to partnering up with a big, huge company. You know, Maya, you're so loud. You're on video. Thank you. Sorry, I got my team, some of them back there being loud. My cousin Maya has a loud voice. But what I was gonna say is, you know, the power of partnering with a big company is kind of cool, especially like now I've done more businesses. It's not as important for me, but when I first started out, I partnered up with Joel Salatin. You know, I partnered up with GE Capital, which was the largest company in the world, and that gave me that kind of safety net that I knew that I wasn't just dealing with amateurs, because I was an amateur. So if you're kind of new to the internet, you know, doing the Amazon marketplace is kind of cool, because you know, you're partnering up with almost, maybe, I think Jeff Bezos at one point with, you know, their Amazon's like the best company in America in terms of, or the best company in the world in terms of growth rate and power behind it and user base and amount of transactions. So it's a monster. If you could grab the tail of a dragon like Amazon, you could fly. You know, it doesn't guarantee you'll fly, but the odds go up dramatically. So click the little link. It might be above, it might be below. Check out the Matt Clark, the amazing Amazon selling machine, free training stuff. They've got all levels of training. You can start with free stuff if you want to do more. So yeah, and if they ask, tell them you saw my video. Tell them Ty sent you. So anyway, check it out. Make sure you subscribe here to my other stuff that I'm doing. But online retail, some of you, not everybody, is going to be a big change. You know, you'll look back and it'll be a crossroads. I'm going to get out of here before this big helicopter comes by. Talk to you soon.